guys, hello, meet everybody. It's MicheleMarieDalene, and of course, today is Saturday. It's the 29th of the month of September, and of course, this will be my last show for this week, as we'll be going on a short holiday, and we'll be returning on Wednesday. So I will not be here for Sunday or Monday live streams, but I will be here for the Wednesday. We'll still do our morning vlogs because they're usually short. I didn't do one today because I got up a little later. But we will be doing morning vlogs. And let me go ahead and turn on the Discord. Forgot to turn that on. And right now I'm connecting to the T-Mobile, so it's okay. It's connected. Good. That takes care of that. And let's see. So let's get started with the questions. I had two new people join the show. One of them was called, make sure I get this right, because I never heard of this guy until today, or actually since last night. He called me up on my private line, and we got into talking. His name of his channel is called Critical, let's see, was it Critical Conscious? Critical Unity. Critical Unity, is the name of his channel, and, he says he lives in this area, but, I think I saw him once, and I don't really know much about him. I think I did look at him. I did give him a card. Yes, I remember gave him a card. So he joined. Number 23 is now on our channel as a subscriber as well, aka Steve-O. So that takes care of that. We also have a John Rozier. Also, he will be watching the show. I don't know if he's on right now, but he is another new gentleman who I mentioned from Facebook Messenger. So all these new people that we're talking about, of course, are part of the show in the sense that you're my audience. So all these new people that we're talking about, of course. So, unfortunately, you can see the problem is where the camera's mounted. It's on the wall over here. So, something you may have noticed, not always easy to find, and I'm sorry about that. Right now, the weather is pretty cooperative outside. I was thinking about doing this outside, but then again, I realized that since I'm going to be going on holiday for a couple days, some of you guys might actually have questions that you may want to ask beforehand. If you don't, it's okay. I gotta wash my hair when I get a chance. And, so let me get started with the questions and, get ready for the live show here. And get that page up to get here. Yep. Okay, so let's go to that. And go to the actual chat questions right now. I'm still gonna be getting a new computer in the future. I already mentioned that we will be getting a new computer probably in a couple of weeks. I say weeks literally because the renters rebate told me that they probably might issuing the checks at the beginning of November instead of late November. When I find out more specifically when let's determine how much money is got to be paid out for this renters rebate program. Phone number for those of you who could not hear or cannot see because you're listening on Discord is 860-738-8463. Again, that's 860-738-8463. See if it's working? Yep, it's working. And, so, we are taking phone calls, as I said. So, yes, you can call. 860-738-8463. It's the weekend, so it should be a little easier for some people to manage to call in at the lower rates right now. Of course, that works also with Google Hangouts in the local area and Skype as well. So, you can use it with both those services. The guy from Critical Unity was interesting to talk to last night. However, I was a little disappointed with his language on his videos. I think me and him kind of got mixed up about people. So let me just explain this to Critical Unity and maybe to other people. I met him, I think, a couple of days ago, and I met another guy named Glenn. Now, Glen, Glenn, at the soup kitchen about a day ago. And this is on, I think, Thursday, maybe Friday. No, I think it was definitely maybe Friday. He was an older guy, and he was a really nice man. I had a good conversation with him. I do remember the Critical Unity now. I think I met him, as I said, a couple of days beforehand. But the point is as my channel is becoming a little more better known, people, as I said, do come and up and say hello to me and meet me in public. So they do see me out in the streets of Winston on occasion. Not everybody stops to say hi, but a few do. And so it's really nice to have that presentation where people can come out there and talk to me in person and things like that. Now, what am I going to be doing during my so-called short holiday? Well, let's see. I got a house to sweep the floor of, obviously. I got some housework to do. On Wednesday, I have to order some cat litter because I am fresh out. The old Fame has issues with his stomach, and he's had for a long time. So there's obviously his he hasn't been quite up to par on his health, and of course, he makes his messes in the cat box, and the other cats, of course, find them disgusting, and then they don't want to go in and do their messes, and so again, there's a cat box protest every time the cat box is unsanitary, dusty. The little black cat gives me a shit fest in protest about if the cat box isn't clean. So I end up having to pick up poopsie doodles outside the cat box, not necessarily anywhere else in the house, but just it's kind of it's really disquieting. So today I took what was left of the cat litter and I changed the cat box after I washed the cat box with some Dawn soap in the sink to help spread or prevent the spread of any potential biological contagion. It's possible that something could be in Fame's diet that could be affecting the other cats too. I don't want to give them anything right now. I'm just gonna have the pleasure of actually having the care credit bill is making the final payment this month, and then after that I will be paid up, and then we'll have an extra $25 for domestic things like making sure we have more cat food and cat litter and other things. Now, of course, people are always come late on these shows, if they come at all, which is kind of sad, because it's like, guys, you do realize that this is going to be, for me, a couple of days. I'm going to be away from this place. Our 11830 is going to be covering for me. Okay? So, I will be quietly watching in the wings. I may not be an active member of the Country Report for Saturday, which is tonight. I'm not going to be on Country Report tonight, or is it going to be on Sunday? Either way, I'm not going to be on Country Report. Okay, so as I said, I'm going to be taking a few days off. I will be back, as I said, for the Wednesday live stream, so you can see me on Wednesday as well. I will be here. Let's see. Why don't we go through the weather real quick? The weather. Okay, sure thing. Right now, at this moment, It is 19 degrees Celsius. It says it's partly cloudy. And the expected low today will be 8 degrees Celsius. Saturday, September 30th, will be high at 19, a low of 11. Monday, October 1st, will be cloudy, a high of 19 degrees, low of 13. Tuesday, October 2nd, will be scattered thunderstorms with 50% chance of possibility, a high of 23, a low of 16. Wednesday, October 3rd, will be partly cloudy, a high of 22, a low of 13. So, in other words, not excessively bad at all. In fact, I could probably leave the door open for a few days and air out the place, which is something I probably will be doing. And it seems that today is going to be one of those Saturdays when I'll be watching paint dry. Oh well. What can you do, right? If we don't get some activity by 3 o'clock, I will go ahead and end the show. But I really kind of like it when we get more people to watch the show. I think one of the biggest problems that we ever did was the fact is that because we are a channel of different contents and different media, I'm not as popular as some channels are. But let's talk about something I mentioned yesterday, which was, hi James Marie, how you doing? And what I wanted to talk about today is what is going on with American and actually global products. I watched a show from the BBC yesterday, The Hidden Dangers of the Post-War Home. And one of the things, of course, that exists in the post-war home is the same dangers in modern home today, which is plastic. The use of plastics has been tested by the Underwriters Laboratory. It does not take long for a fire to get out of control real quick because of plastics in the home. Of course, we also have lithium batteries that can explode. And I'm doing fine. I'm just talking about a couple different things to fill the time right now. But so let me finish what I was talking about, and we can get to some other more juicy bits, which won't take long. So I was saying to myself is that this researcher should do an update of that show to talk about the hidden dangers in the whole 21st century home, including the use of certain plastics, building materials, the risk of explosions from lithium-ion batteries is still of concern. Yes, they're safer than the alternatives, such as lead-acid batteries, which have highly dangerous and corrosive acids. But the truth is that our modern homes have always had hidden killers in them. Even to the 21st century, everybody says these homes are safer, and they certainly are. But no home is totally safe. I haven't seen a totally safe home. One of the biggest problems is the pervasive use of plastics in our home. Another thing is that some of the manufacturers, especially the Chinese manufacturers, who make things for the lowest bidder, deliberately do not design safety considerations. That's because China doesn't really have any safety standards at all. So it's really easy to see how a product that's substandard could, of course, get end up in the hands of somebody who has no knowledge of this lack of safety features. Of course, it's true that most products from China will not be imported into their country, especially Britain is known for this if they don't meet certain safety codes. America is a little more lax in that area, and that's where the problem starts, is that We often will import products from China that is not safe at all, and so that's is definitely an issue. So, as I said, I think that show needs to do an update, but also people need to be aware that Chinese products are not made to high standards at all, and that if the plastic, a lot of those products catch fire, it could release some very poisonous gases that can kill you really quickly. So be careful. All right. So anyway, how you doing, Irish Ginger Marie? What have you been up to? Irish Ginger Marie, what have you been up to? Yeah. Um, as I explained at the beginning of the show, for those latecomers, I will be after this show. I'll be taking a short holiday. I will be back on Wednesday, but I will still do the quickie vlogs in the morning because they don't take that much time to do. So I'll come back and we'll be back on Wednesday night. R11H30 will be doing the show for me for Sunday, so you will see Rich on the show. R11H30 will be covering me for that night, starting at 7 o'clock. And I don't think it's the best, but it'll do, right? Yeah, it'll do. You don't sound too happy. No, it's not that. It's just like my first question is has to do with what I think we need to remind the audiences one of the reasons why Michele's taking a holiday. Well, there's two reasons why. Right. The first one is I've been doing the show since 2011. That's 7 years. Okay? And pretty much without fail. And that takes a lot of toll on you. You know, it's just a lot of time and, you know, things get neglected. And the biggest neglection you do is yourself. Where you kind of just let yourself go and you have no me time. And the second reason is I just need to after dealing with a lot of people on this channel, some of them are very toxic. I just need a short break to do the same just to relax and regroup and try to get some, you know, time to sort through everything that goes on in my mind and my head, and so that's the reason why I want to do that. I want to have some time to myself. The other thing is that I think you guys need a little break too. I think that those of my regulars that watch my channel every day know I produce a lot of content, and so I think we both need a break because that reason. And for the long-term people, our 11H3 show, as I said, will be covering us on Sunday night. The gentleman from Facebook Messenger has contacted me, and he sounds like he was hoping to watch the show. I don't know if he knows that he can actually join us on the chat screen. Not everybody is aware of that. Okay, I should tell him I'm live now. I am live. Now, okay. So it's just gonna be a quiet night, quiet day. Quiet day, but hopefully decent weather forecast for the next few days anyway. Wow. Alright, so we got a lot of empty air, Michele. We gotta fill it with something. Fill it with something. Okay. So let's see if I can. I found a couple news stories I thought was kind of interesting. In fact, one of them is really cute. It involves a puppy, a golden retriever puppy, a 3-month-old puppy, accidentally got locked out of his house, and the puppy figured out that if he touches the doorbell with his nose, that somebody will open the door for him. And I thought that was kind of cool because it's like it shows you that our pets can indeed learn how to do things. So, this thing's taking forever to load stories. There we go. Alright. I'm gonna jump over the political crap right now because I don't really want to go into the political stuff. So I will spare everybody the nerves on the political stuff because I really don't want to go there with the political. So let's try to find more exciting stories for the weekend here. I'm gonna go back and try to find other media that's a little more exciting. Come on, phone. Let's go. Gotta try to find something here. Seems like this thing likes to fight you. No, sometimes it does. Yeah, it just always seen that. Which internet is it using? Let's see. It's in pink fast. Sure running slow. Yeah, well, it's the one that's on. It's pink fast. Okay, finally, this golden retriever puppy figured out how he could ring the doorbell and come into the home because he realized that someone would answer the door. And so let me see if I can find a good, exciting stories here. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Looking through this here. Kanye West, young girl, he's just to execute now. It's season World War II. No, I don't want us to go there. Okay, Jonah. Wow. Trying to find some happy stories here. I know it's not easy to find it. Fuck some friends. Ingram Mile. Hey. No, I don't see anything here. That sucks. There's no story. There's stories, but they're more the standard political bullshit stories. I don't want to go through those right now. we're going to. Okay. Alright, so why don't I do this? Let's go to my Discord stream because that's where I keep a lot of the stories that I think are interesting. So you always can go to my Discord channel and pull up. And here's the one about the puppy. Golden Retriever puppy locked out of house, rings doorbell to get back inside. There we go. You should have just used that instead. I should have just used that instead. Okay, so it does come from Fox News, but it's kind of sucks. I use two different phones to do stories, and then I end up having to pluck through them all. Internet's slow today. Yeah. I think it's using the other internet link connection right now. Okay, here we go. Okay. Dogs do the darndest things. A 3-month-old golden retriever pup named Marshall got locked out of his home in Spokane, Washington on September 25th. ABC 7 News reports. So he did what anyone would do, ring the doorbell. Marshall's dad, Greg Basil, shared the video of the good boy, which shows him using his cute little snout to push the button so he can come back inside. Now, if I could just get my cats to do the same thing, we'd be all set. Yeah, if you can get Rusty and Fane to push the doorbell with their noses, that'd be kind of funny. Or put the paws on a button. Yeah. Okay. Nickname and how to balance YouTube, life, work, and school. Ooh. Okay, that's related to the burnout idea that we talked about. And let's see. A former McDonald's CEO plans to live forever by eating fast food every day. Honestly, I think that's not going to work out for him very well. Look, guys, I'll be honest. I eat McDonald's maybe once a month. And every time I come home from McDonald's, I feel like a grease bag. And it's not something I would recommend you eat every day. It's too expensive. Come on, how many plain double cheeseburgers, a large French fry, and a soda can you drink every day? I priced it. It would cost me 30 days, say figure $8, and it costs you about $240 US to eat out every single day for 30 days. Anybody who ever watched Morgan Spurlock's Supersize Me could tell you what that would mean. You would be also supersized yourself. Oh, yeah, definitely not. Good thing. No, it's definitely not. Anyway, so here's a part of the story. I'll read this to you here. Former McDonald's CEO Ed Renzi plans to live forever, and he's going to do it while chomping down on fast food. McDonald's on Wednesday announced that it's removing all artificial preservatives, flavors, and colors from most of its hamburgers in 14,000 of its U.S.-based restaurants. Renzi, who spent more than 3 decades at McDonald's before becoming the chairman of Fat Brands? Jesus Christ. Fat Brands? Oh my God. Let's see. Okay, let's see where it goes back here. McDonald's on Wednesday announced that, okay. A Fat Brand said he thinks it's a good idea because it allows the fast food chain to evolve with customers. We are getting smarter and wiser every day about what we're putting into our bodies, we are doing to the environment. McDonald's and fat brands are doing the same thing, he said on Thursday during an interview with Fox Business. Maria Bartiromo. Everybody is looking very hard at being as clean and as natural as it can possibly be because it's good for our people. I love it. I applaud it. I hope everybody does it, and I want to live forever. I eat at McDonald's every day, and I eat at Fat Brands every day. I love it. Fat Brands? Who's Fat Brands? And while Renzi doesn't expect the ingredient changes to hurt his wallet, his only concerns involve production. Then he goes on and says the only issue really is distribution. He said, a chain of distribution over time for perishable goods. As you tighten up the supply chain and you get closer and closer to the farm, the easier it is to manage that. So I don't think it's going to be more expensive. I think it's going to be better for you. And by the way, if it is more expensive, I think people are willing to pay a price for quality. Okay, yeah, alright, so that's a great point. Except one thing. One of the things that really irks me has to do with the way food stamps in the United States is done. Because, guys, I have been, trying to watch my budget and stuff, but did you know it's cheaper to buy crap than it is to buy good food? I don't know how it is in some countries, but in the United States, is so much of our food is processed to the point where most of the nutritional value is gone. And I noticed that for me, when I eat what I can afford, it's not healthy stuff. Okay? It's not things like fresh fruits, vegetables, carrots, green beans, corn. Although I do have some of that stuff, I should make a good healthy dinner tomorrow. I want to make a dinner tomorrow. Anyway, the point is, it's almost always frozen food. Now, frozen food, depending on how it's prepared, can be extremely toxic and extremely bad for you. I haven't really any way to prevent that from happening. It just does. Yeah, it just does. Just does. And so the thought that somebody would say he wants to eat at McDonald's every day to promote the product line, as I said, the prices of $8 a meal, you figure 30 days at McDonald's, and that's what the taxes added in, is $240. I'm going to be lucky if I have, after I get my domestic supplies I need for the house, I'll be lucky if I come home with about $20 to $30 left over. Of course, I'll have my food stamps, but still, that's not going to give a lot of extra leeway to go to McDonald's on a regular basis. And I certainly wouldn't want to eat McDonald's every day. I think that would be extremely toxic to my body. It seems like this live stream is getting toxic to your body. What do you mean? It's 2:33 and there's no one asking questions. Hell, no, they're not. I got a feeling one of the possibilities is they're listening to the stream and they're hoping that we're going to come up with some good material, which I can understand very well, thank you. Or they're saying to themselves that there's nothing to really ask Michele because they've heard it all before, which by other people, which is also true. So Yeah, it's. I know it's only you. Only me. Yeah, only you. Ugh. So, well, there we go. Well, I'm gonna do is I guess it's gonna be one of those short ones today. Just wasn't, I was hoping there would be a few people, ask questions and stuff, but I guess honestly, I don't see that happening. Maybe because you didn't announce it in time or something. I don't know. I don't know. But that's okay. I'm gonna go get some breakfast anyway. I got two boxes of cereal. I'm gonna have a box. I'm gonna have some cereal, milk for lunch. And then, as like I said, I'll probably cook something healthier tonight for dinner. But I'm really kind of sorry that you guys decided you didn't really want to talk much about things. That's another reason why I'm really seriously wondering if I need to get a holiday because it's. I think everybody needs a holiday. I think we all do. I mean, you do the show enough every day, and sometimes you run out of content and things like that. But why don't I go ahead and do this? Let me just go ahead. Let me just get ready to wrap the session up because there's not really much to talk about. It's just kind of shameful because I was hoping to be more on the show, but well, I guess not. So anyway, I guess given that there's nobody even asking questions right now, oh, fame. Yeah, even Fame wants to knock it off. Come on, get down. Alright, get down. Down, ow. Alright. Alright, for those of you who never met Fame the cat, this is the cat I mentioned at the beginning. Excuse me. It's elderly and he gets an upset stomach. And he's looking at me like, you're embarrassing me. I'm sorry. He purrs loud. Give him a purr. A little asthma from the cat. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. So anyway, I want to thank you all for those who briefly came. I'm really kind of disappointed that there's no one here to talk to, but it's just the way it is, I guess. Alright, so I will see you guys on Wednesday. Our 11H30 will be doing me a show on Sunday. And until that time, I want you to do me a favor. Stay cool, stay warm, and stay dry. I know that sounds kind of oxymoronish. Let me explain why. When I say stay cool, it's still kind of warm out there. Stay dry, because if you don't, you're gonna feel cold anyway. And wear clothing to keep warm during the cold days. Right now the weather is still kind of a bit wacky as it gets ready to change over from summer to winter. And so I'll see you guys Wednesday. Bye guys. Bye everybody.